All right, hello everybody. My name is Christopher Wylde. Thank you for joining in today. This will be the matchup of Mount Second Side versus Life Second Side. At the moment, we're just waiting for a referee to come to the field, but both teams are pretty much ready to go. So yeah, I guess it's now just a bit of a waiting game. But the first game was a very entertaining match that resulted in a loss to Mount St. Mary's. It was actually very entertaining. It was a very close, super close game that I believe ended 19 to 21. Um, but both teams played very well. It was just a very good game all around in general. So here we will see the second sides go at it once we get everything situated. But in the meantime, just hold your horses, enjoy. We got a couple more minutes to go. But the stream is set up. Everything should be running fine. And it will be right here on YouTube. So feel free to send out the link to whoever needs it. And we'll get going as soon as we can. Until then, stay tuned. All right, hello everybody. If you are just joining us now, the referee is still not here yet. As you can see, both teams are still warming up. We will keep you updated as we go, but until then, please continue to stay tuned in, and we'll see what happens once we get going. All right, hello everybody. Welcome back. The referee has finally showed up, just a little bit late, and we are about to go underway for the Mount St. Mary's Mountaineer second side versus Life's second side here up on Echo Field.
Hi, I'm with Christopher. I'm Seamus McGroarty.
Yeah, Seamus McGroarty.
I always like to do these games with 3 players to watch out for because I think they'll do well. I have number 8, Scott. He's been playing well this season, and he's at 8-man today. He's been playing prop. Apparently, 8's more his natural position, so could be a huge game from him. Number 13, Chase. He's been having a great year, and I think he looks a lot bigger than their backs. I'll say that. And then finally, I got Gianni because I always got to go with Gianni. He just consistently has monster games every time I watch him play. So.
Yeah, so, oh, hello. Penalty to Mount. Unsure of what the call is.
Good.
But I would like to thank all of the commenters in the chat for just making sure that the stream is okay. I do appreciate it. But yes, you have nothing to worry about. We're here, we're live, we're ready to go. So thank you for checking in, but we're all good. But yes, as you were saying, Seamus?
Yeah, the 2's have really been picking it up lately, especially in practice. A lot of hungry people. I think a lot of them are trying to get moved up, and there's always opportunities. So, big miss. 2 missed tackles. Not what you want to see early. Let's see if we can make up for that.
It's Chase Brown giving some good pressure on the defense, cutting it off. Advantage
Forced
to
a knock on.
Yeah, advantage to Life for diving over there. So
Bit of a late call there.
that's all right. No, you gave the advantage straight away.
All right.
I guess it's just your black eye swelling up.
Yeah. There's a ref in Michigan that will let the advantage play on, but for the other team.
Huh.
So it makes it really confusing.
That does.
Yeah, he's kind of picked it up, though. He's gotten better.
Okay. Well, anyway, seeing that we're not in Michigan, our starting pack today, Gavin Moore and Josh Brown as our props. We've got Sebastian Fleming at hooker. Fielding, sorry. We've got Shane Fuck and Chris Shepard taking it up the rear. And Sam Morris, Aiden Farrell, and Joe Henler as our back 3 forwards.
Scott's playing 8-man.
Scott's playing 8-man?
Yep.
Interesting. Scott's playing 8-man.
Sam's hurt. That was really good punches by Life there, just working around the rucks and trying to find opportunities, weak defenders, or at least defenders not ready. That's definitely was a big part of the one's game plan today. We had some success. This is also how Life likes to play. They like to play fast and they organize really quickly. It's pretty impressive.
Simple nudge, giving them the extra 2 points.
Chris, you're a good kicker. Where's your favorite part of the field to kick from?
Right hash mark.
Right hash mark.
Yeah.
How come?
It's just easier. I'm a right-footed kicker, so if you do curl the ball, it'll be curled towards the far post. So I prefer to kick.
So by hash mark, you mean the 15-meter?
Yeah, absolutely.
Makes sense to me.
It's just a comfortable spot where you don't have too much of an angle, but it's just easy, simple days. So with the first try on the board in favor of Life, Liam Horton, starting off, will reset passage of play.
Great kick by Liam.
Yeah, really good height on that.
Good big pressure from the mount. Life try to take an opportunity. Shane with some pressure in the ruck. Great line pressure. Josh, big hit.
For our backs today, we've got Billy McManus at 9, George Apostle at 10, Aaron Hart and King Canby as our wingers. As our centers, we've got Eli Jumper wearing the 12 jersey as well as the captain's badge. We've got Chase Brown at our outside center and Liam Horton taking it up the back at 15.
That was a phenomenal play by Billy, especially with the IQ to jump there, you know?
Sure. As a penalty is rewarded for diving off.
Yep. That's phenomenal play by Mount.
Joe Hendler once again stepping up to take the kicks for touch here.
He's got a monster leg.
Absolutely does. It's fair play to him.
So does Joe Chirac. I think it's just these English people, they just play soccer. Although apparently Joe gets kind of upset when you call him English. He identifies with the South Africans.
Joe Hendler?
Yeah. But he's English.
He's from Cambridge.
Yeah. And he sounds English.
He's posh.
Yeah.
In it. Do you know what I mean? And then Great Scott from Birmingham. Hello, Nigel.
Looks like we got Gianni running a tip line.
Yeah, Gianni Donzi. He was told that he's going to be up flank today.
Really?
Johnny Hap. Who would have thought? Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah, it looks like it. He could definitely do well at flank. Best tackler on the team, just about.
One of them.
Imagine
As Life scoops up the ball from him, a couple of bobbles off of the lineout.
Mount, good position on the field. We're going to need a roll around here. Life some opportunity on the edge. Let's see if they get there. Oh, interesting decision to kick. Won't be a 50-22 as they're inside the 50. Name with some time. Looks like they're offsides. Could be a big penalty. Wait, I got that wrong.
Yeah, you did.
What was the call?
Not a clue.
Interesting call.
Interesting call. Well, solid nudge. We'll see them have the ball just outside their 22.
Sorry about that.
How's bells?
Here, I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Go call my girlfriend.
Okay. Okay. Shout out Solomon Tesser. As the ball comes over in top, knocked on by Life. Gavin Moore chasing rounds. Referee does not go back for the original knock on. Life comes out with a good carry. Shane Fuck to make the tackle. Good offload there from Life. Can't find his partner. Sees it turn over. Shane Fuck with a carry. This is George Apostle with a nice boot. Ball will stay in play as Life proceeds to pass it out. Center of the park. Finds his hands. He turns the corner. Makes one miss and gets brought down around the 5. Turned over once again on the goal line by Mount. Sebastian with the carry. Eli jumper to seal. Good kick from George. As Life continues to shift the field, spreading the width. As ball comes loose once again, favor of Mount. Advantage given for off feet. Taken to the short side with Aaron Hard as he gets his touches of the day. Back on out. Tip ball to Josh Brown as he takes a one-on-one hit. And a penalty given to Mount St. Mary's. Ivan off feet is the signal. Joe Hendler once again stepping up to give themselves some territory and a bit of breathing room Down the line. Gain about 10 meters on that kick, if that.
Well, I'm proud of you for the hit.
On the bench today for the second side, we've got Justin Hubbard, Jaden Johnson, Gavin Murray, and Vinny. The Sweeters. Mount comes down with the ball. We'll reset. Seabass with a nice give and go. Ball around for Jumper as he finds King Canby on the chase. He's going. I believe that's Aaron Hart on the carry. He makes some good meters. Knocked it on by Scott Colony. But overall, a really good flip of play.
Well, that is what competes. That is a play like that. That's good ref. He's really improved. That's good. Yeah, that's awesome. My toe kind of hurts too.
Ball comes out of the scrum. Bit of a loose one. Good pressure from Chase Brown and Eli Jumper to secure those tackles.
I mean, in general, it's a hard.
Little pump fake, nothing much of it. Keeps flying around the outside. Eventually brought down. Ball off to 10. A good hit originally, but lost it. Joe Hendler with the final stick. I believe that was a signal for a forward pass, but we'll see. Is just ended. Yeah, signals for a forward pass there. Good clean offloads. Looked good. Good flow of play, passage of play, but resulted in a forward pass. Right. So once again, we'll have a scrum down just around the center of the park. Favor of Mount St. Mary's. He'll find Eli Jumper out the back to George. And get off. Coming in through the side, advantage to Mount St. Mary's. Playing on top of it, Joe Hendler with a high tackle. Eventually gets brought down. He'll find Shane Falk as he misses one, dodges another. Penalty called. Joe Hendler with the high tackle, which originated the penalty. He's just taking a second to get himself situated. And we will play. Triple B. Kicks to touch. Mount bobbling the ball all the way out to the second side. A referee will signal Bit of a knock on, and we'll have it back for a scrum. Good put in. Collapse scrum, but we'll see what referee signals. And he'll just have it back for another one.
That's slightly frustrating because we talked about that like so many times. Still, it's great. It is. I'm good at it.
Ball comes out, 8-pick. He takes it down the short side. Quick ball out. Finding 12. Offloading again. Skip ball out to the wing. He's just got one man to beat. Liam Horn drags him down. Forwards contesting hard as ball comes out. Aaron Hart bringing him down. Sorry, King. Lost ball. Coughed it up.
Let's go. I was on the edge, and I looked at our center. I was just like, how important is swinging? So he thought it was I the ball was moving slow motion. All I was thinking was like, Seamus, are you even worried about the next play?
As we see Jaden Johnson coming onto the field. Curious to see where he's going to slot in. Oh, he's going to slot in for Joe Henley as he's being escorted off the field by Alicia. Mount backed up to their 5-meter line here, expecting some type of relieval of pressure. Chase Brown and Elijah Jumper set up either side of the scrum, hoping to deliver. Ball comes out of the tunnel. Referee says play on. As Life ends up with the ball. Now Mount has the ball up on the 5 as the ruck has been firmly secured. Josh Brown diving, clearing it out. Penalty for Mount St. Mary's, hands in the ruck. It was a rather fair call with an unbiased opinion. But Chase Brown taking a second to try and give the Mount a bit of well-needed clearance. Good nudge. And I'll see the Mount have the opportunity to give a clearance from their own 22. Good ball in, taken by Life.
So I see we have
2 missed tackles. Got originally brought down by George.
Gianni, huge play interception. I see we got double back line. Oh, big
Taken
play,
quickly
Billy.
by Billy.
Found a little gap there. Good to clear out Gavin Moore.
That's my roommate.
I love Gavin.
Shout out Gavin. Billy finds Gavin Moore.
He's running real strong.
Finding George, who gets a bit of a foot to it. Sends up a high one. Taken in the air.
George is really fun fly half, I think. It's very, very attack oriented.
Yeah. That's 2 missed tackles. He finds a gap. Tries and chops up. Breaks 1 tackle.
Great
gets brought
tackle,
down by
George. I guess he's also about it on defense, too.
He is.
Yeah.
Looking for the jackal. Can't find a tip option around the corner.
Right
And
there.
he's,
Can you show the instant replay?
No.
No. You don't love me.
Nope. You want to change the scoreboard?
Yeah. How does that work?
Hit guessed +2 +3.
Yes.
The giant red thing.
+2 +3.
There you go.
There we go. Well, so that try happens there because lack of line speed, right? Like we had the man on the edge. He should have just put pressure on the ball, maybe force a bad play, but played it a bit soft, and that allowed the just an easy 2-on-1. Line pressure is what creates mistakes, as we saw in that hockey game last night.
It's true. We did watch a hockey game last night.
Well, and that was the big point they were talking about. Pressure on defense does create mistakes.
Pressure on defense creates mistakes. Speaking of which, the Vegas Golden Knights beat the Utah. So it was right, Utah Hockey Club. I hope they become the Storm and Mormons. That'd be an awesome hockey name.
That would just be a good Utah.
Yeah.
That should be
bloody hell.
the Utah Warriors. You know, you guys need a name change ever. Rebranding. Wild and I are open with the
Storm and Mormons.
That would be a fearsome rugby team, I think.
I was just thinking about the Utah Yetis. So phase 0 exit from Life. Sees the ball enter.
Oh, will he hit Liam?
Mounts hands.
Could be some room up the middle.
Liam with a hot step. He finds a double body. Good clearance from Chase Brown.
Yeah,
Josh Brown now.
Good.
He finds the edge. Gianni Donzi to secure it.
Gianni might need a position change. He's kind of doing really well.
Put a hands in there, but play on we shall.
Go out the back. Oh, hands mistake. We'll go home and teach Gavin some catching maneuvers. Catch pass.
It's okay. And the referee will go back for the hands in.
Mount 2's doing a good job sticking to game plan, I would say.
Yeah, big time.
Just letting the systems do the work and taking advantage of mistakes. My bad.
It's okay.
Oh, it looks like Scott's jumping.
Great Scott.
I wonder where
From
they're
Birmingham.
throwing this.
Oh, hello, Nigel. Nigel Maxwell, everybody.
Life loaded up that front pod.
Life continuing on, trudging on with their pods as they find a bit of relief.
How do we feel about door dashing to the seminary?
Not necessary.
Okay.
Ball
Advantage
knocked forward
Life.
off the catch,
Yeah.
giving a scrum advantage to him.
Big hit.
He's a big fella, isn't he? Look at him. He's a lump. His hands look to set up another
It
pull.
looks like Life's one of the better teams of just quick attacks.
Well, Life has been stacking up their left side. Can't find the ball, though. See who comes away with it. Oh, it's poked out the back. Still poked out the back. Going on now. He's all alone.
That is going out.
No, he's got it.
Great score.
And he's
Hayden
got
almost
it.
had one of those.
He did. But is it a penalty or is this try time?
Should be a try. Looks like it's a try.
Okay, it's a try. You want to do the duty daddy on the dippity boppa?
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hit the
We'll
beepy
go
boppy.
2,
the doohickey.
3, and we'll see this kick if it's an extra 2.
Cracking. Making it currently 19-0. Favor of life. You. Well, it's not an easy kick by any margin to say, but we'll see for this right-footed kicker.
Great kick.
It sounded nice. Just missed it wide.
Oh, dang.
So the score will stay level, not level, 19-0. We'll stay at 19-0.
What do you mean by level?
I didn't mean to say level.
Oh.
It's just the concussion talking.
Yeah. Don't listen to Wylde.
That's okay. You have to listen to somebody, though.
Yeah. Unless you're listening on mute and music.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
true.
a strategy, isn't it?
That is true. Anyways, it will get started once again.
What a
Game
good
Horton.
hit by Liam.
Yeah. Good storm and run.
Yeah.
Tackled by Elijah Jumper.
Life's
Pick
looking
and
to play
go.
quickly.
Aaron Hart looking for the peanut punch. Ain't happening.
Made a great play, just wrapping the ball there to avoid an
Big
offload.
time.
Slow it down
Speaking
a bit.
of offload, trying to force it. Doesn't matter. Going back for the knock-on.
Should be our ball.
Should believe so. Hey, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you hold that for
Yeah,
2
no
seconds?
problem. I can hold it.
Well, just watch this though, because it's. Don't touch there. Let that hang. There you go.
There we go. Looks like Wylde taking a quick break. He's chasing after a lightning bug. Did you get it?
No.
He's really going at it, guys. Let's look at the backfield here.
Oh,
It's-
ball's out.
Oh, big out the back. Let's zoom in a little bit. Man, a little slow to set up an attack. Finds Gavin. Big, good line by Josh. Only a couple meters gained, though. Might take it on the left side here. No. Looks like a penalty on life from, I'd imagine, hands on the rock. See this kick. Oh, looks like we're going tap and go. Billy swings into left. There was some space. Looks like a knock on Chase.
There you go, amigo.
Oh. If you need a break, let me know.
I will.
Let us know in the comments who did a better camera job, Wylde or me.
Thank you, Alexis Moore from Grenada.
Oh, yeah.
And Braden Brown. Let's go, Braden Brown.
Is that Gavin's mom?
No, Alexis is his sister.
Oh. Shout out Gavin's sister.
Big time.
Shout out Carolyn.
Shout out Carolyn. Shout out Solomon Tesfaye
Shout out Tatsu, dog.
as Life takes it down
Looks like a forward pass.
into touchdown. So I've scrum down, just entering the last quarter of this match, or the first quarter of this match. Jesus Christ.
Oh, this timer is not right, is it?
Is it stopped? Why is
Yeah,
it
it's been stopped. There we go. Can we add 3 minutes to it?
This one's counting up, that one's counting down, so that should be 20, like 3 or something. It's fine, just let it be.
Alright. Nothing matters.
No. Time is relevant.
Oh, that's fun. You can do first down.
Yeah.
Shout out football. Well, now we're talking about football last night, and we have come to an agreement. And I like football, so don't come after me, but it is the best sport to fall asleep to.
Yeah.
Great naps have happened.
It is simply the slowest sport. As Chase Brown decides to keep it himself.
You're not calling golf a sport? Good pass by Billy. Could he get the ball out? Oh.
Good option there.
Yeah, no, it was a great look. See, life stops that, right? Huge pressure. Pressure creates mistakes. Shout out hockey.
Shout out hockey. Once again, Vegas taking advantage.
Chase Teddy Brown.
Is that his middle name?
That's valuable information. Who are we shouting out?
Brayden. Is that his pops? Are you the pops of Chase Brown?
It looks like it.
The old man?
Shout out Chase's dad.
Shout out Chase's dad, wherever you are. Even if you're not Chase's dad. Shout out Chase's dad.
Yes! Let's go.
Shout out Chase's dad.
When's our podcast coming out?
I don't know. Sometime soon, I guess.
Jaden's bringing some good pressure on that scrum.
Well, life turns it over.
Oh, we're gonna need. Oh, Liam's fast. Held up maybe. Looks like try award it. Liam's fast is not fast enough apparently. Huge overload. How did that happen there?
So, out of the combatants of the scrum, just a couple of really nice hard lines. Just sitting down defenders. All around, it was just good rugby. It's a very well-deserved try.
I see your message, Miss Brown.
No.
Okay. I'm not allowed to say anything. That's not an oopsie.
It's definitely an oopsie.
That's not an oopsie.
100%.
We'll let the council discuss.
I am the council.
I didn't say anything.
Laissez-moi. What is that? 24? No good on the kick.
Oh, do we need points up?
Yes.
Did they make the kick?
They did not. So, that's
There we
24.
go.
Once again, Liam Horn taking off the kick.
Great catch, Life. You were really on it with the clock in the first game. When that buzzer went off, it was the end of the game.
Well, yeah, that's how the clock works.
Well, yeah, it's hard to do in rugby, right? You don't know when the refs. I feel like there's always a disconnect.
Sure, that's fair. Blocked kick. This means Life is now all onside. I think it does go out, so that could be a Life throw-in.
Shout out that one Instagram reel that went viral where everyone knows block kicks mean everyone is onside.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You just know that rule?
Yeah.
I saw a clip where I learned it.
Oh. Yeah, no.
I remember last year it happened against Belmont Abbey. There was a block, and everyone just knew the rule, which is it's kind of an obscure rule to know, you know?
Not really.
All right, well, I don't like backs.
I feel like the mark is a pretty obscure rule to know.
The mark?
The mark.
Like it needs to be tapped on mark?
No, like if you catch the ball in air inside your own 22, you're allowed to call mark and you're awarded a free kick.
I don't know about that. I have high schoolers that can do that.
But you don't have high schoolers that know the offsides rule for tips?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
That is a work on we're trying to do.
What about the offsides on an offensive scrum?
I don't think I even know that, but to be fair, I'm
You're forward, exactly.
that's not something I ever need to
So
know.
I think you have to be, I don't know if it's 10 or 5 meters off, but you're not allowed to be flat with the scrum apart, like
So if
on
it's
an
getting
offense.
driven back, you have to move back.
No, like it could be your ball. It's your put-in.
Uh-huh.
It's still your ball.
You just have to be 5 meters away from the scrum.
Correct.
That makes sense.
As life continues just to march down the field, ending up at the 5-meter mark, still with ball in hand. Good tip ball.
Way to find the gap and break some tackles. Chase is a bit upset there.
Some missed tackle will do it.
Yeah, you gotta just missed tackles happen. I've missed tackles. I got boomed 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we made fun of you for it, but
Yeah,
that's all part of the game.
It's part of the game. Stoicism, it's a way to be for sports. Shout out philosophy.
Shout out stoicism.
Shout out Marcus Aurelius.
Shout out Marcus Aurelius. I'll have to tell Tesfu that I gave him a shout out on whatever it's called.
I think you shout him out every week.
I hope so. He deserves it.
Yeah, no, he's a really good professor. And he does it with difficult classes.
Big time. That's pretty good. Was it 24? Yeah.
5 and then 2.
Correct.
There you go. These are weird games to me because, Mount is down 31-0, but it definitely doesn't feel like that. They're it's a tremendous program, great at taking advantage of missed opportunities.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, Life is regarded as one of the best, best programs in the country.
Yeah. Yeah, and I really think Team is just a team that can play on top and knows the little rules and takes advantage of the picture given.
Well, speaking of picture taken, we've got a nice little pick and go there. I think that was by...
Oh, huge run here.
Nice
Good
little
support.
break. Advantage given. Offsides.
I would not recommend taking points here. I think when you're down this much, it's best to just...
Go for it.
Yeah, just, get out of the half with, some momentum, Pretty happy with the lantern bug kill I just had.
Good.
He's at least more tricky than Wi-Fi issues.
Yeah, hold on. Sorry about that. We were just having a bit of Wi-Fi problems. We seem to be back now.
If we're on, can you send us a...
No, we're good. We're
we're on.
We're good. We're all right. So now that the weather's one heck of a lot better, we've got a bit of a fuller crowd at the moment. So.
Oh, you're good.
All right. Okay.
Shout out that family. Good pudding, Billy. Good.
Chase Brown, hard carry.
Strong run. Man, I can't wait to watch him develop.
The Brown brothers, not literally, but Josh and Chase finding each other. Seabass, ball at the back to George. He gets tied up.
Did the most he could with that look.
Yeah. Just running out of room, to put it simply. Back to Justin. He keeps the ball in hand.
Good spacing with the... Life probably with some advantage here. Oh, good tackle.
Chase Brown really stepping it up.
Great decision there by Life to kick it into the open space. If any of my high schoolers are watching, they know big quote of mine is just kick it to the green grass.
Mount rewarded with a penalty. Unsure of what the call was. Do you know? Was that diving off or something?
I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it?
It would make sense.
What happened to that instant replay, Wylde? It's the perfect time for that.
No, it wasn't.
Looks like we're not using lineouts, just on tap and goes. Took the meters, got the 10 meters back. Finds Chase, maybe some space wide, pump fake. Strong run! Billy's going to need to go in there. All right, good decision to let Jaden Paul pass this ball. Ninth's his natural position. Doing a great job on flank today, though.
Speaking of great job at flank, I'd like to give a shout out to Johnny Damsey.
You got the double backs at flanker today. Something you love to see. Good tackle, Scott.
Great, Scott.
It's too tempting to say that, isn't it?
It's automatic.
Automatic. Oh, good hit backwards. Play on. Oh, no. Well, line pressure. Pressure is definitely getting down. It seems, life's playing on top. They see the tired Mount 2's. We're going to really need to find the morale boost here.
So unlike what the virtual clock says here, where it should be halftime, there's still about 13 minutes left in this game. So we're just going to pause the timer, and we'll let the rest of the game go. But we will keep you updated when there's 10 minutes, 5 minutes, as we go on through the remaining minutes of this half. You wanna?
Yeah.
Score is 36-0 currently for the Life second side, awaiting this kick.
Man, we need Stoludi with the field goal percentages here.
The statistician.
Do I just not? Oh, it looks like that was half.
Okay, never mind. So we were right, actually, believe it or not, for halftime. So, you know what it was, because we had the timer done. Anyway,
Not gonna hit that.
come back in about 10 minutes. We're just going to go to a pause screen. The stream will still be live. You don't need to go anywhere else. It will be here. So, don't worry. It'll come back. Coming back in about 10 minutes or so. It'll be here. We'll be live. We'll be good.
Great audience today.
Great, very good audience. Very talkative. I like that. Very active. The referee isn't going anywhere, and we will be back very soon. Hopefully. Bye for now. All right, hello everybody, welcome back. As you can see, life is running it down. Lots of down for a try.
So, yeah, everyone in the comments seems to be saying they want us to get into really controversial ethical dilemmas. So
Nope, nobody in the comments has said that.
let's get right into it. So,
Nope.
It's an unlucky bounce from out there.
Big time.
They were doing a great job moving the ball, playing their systems, but it's rugby for you.
what is rugby?
It's a hooligans game played by gentlemen.
Good definition.
You know who said that?
Barack
Churchill.
Obama.
Bingo.
Yep.
Barack Obama may have said that.
Barack Obama. There's no way that guy could play rugby.
Barack Obama?
No, he's like 6-something, bro.
Huh?
Yeah, but just because
tall.
you're tall doesn't mean you
Yeah,
can
he's
play
too
rugby.
Yeah, but
Skinny.
he could put on some muscle. And
I don't know, man. I don't think he has the speed.
Okay,
pretty
here's a
young.
good question for you. Which of the United States presidents would be best at rugby?
There was like the football one, right?
Teddy Roosevelt
Yeah,
would
Teddy
definitely
Roosevelt.
could play rugby.
Trump would probably be pretty good.
Nah.
Put him
he's
at
old.
prop.
Trump?
Yeah, loose head prop.
Mm-mm.
Lock.
No.
He's tall. He's tall and he has.
I wouldn't pick Trump to be a prop for me.
You know, watch. He definitely. can
William
block.
Taft at pro.
William Taft at prop, big time.
Bro, that's the whole
Lincoln
front row.
Lincoln at lock.
Lincoln would be a crazy log.
Lincoln would be a really good lock. You almost put him at 8-man. I think he was probably pretty athletic.
Yeah, but just that sheer height alone, surely, right?
Probably lacking the maneuver abilities.
No, of course.
Yeah. JFK would probably be pretty good.
JFK fly half.
Yeah, good leader. Fly half or 9.
I can see that. I do Andrew Jackson at fullback.
Yeah, great decision there. Oh wait, what about Ulysses S. Grant?
He'd be an 8-man or flanker.
Really? Flanker I can see.
Or center, actually, in saying that.
I can see him as like a bastion type of 15 though. Really
That's fair.
aggressive.
Oh,
Just
that's
wanting
fair.
to attack. Yeah. Maybe 13.
Uh-huh.
Really versatile player there.
What about George? You got to fit George somewhere in there.
That might be a 10.
Oh, George
bro. That is
Washington.
a leader.
George Washington's a 10.
George
All right,
Washington
JFK
at 10.
9, George Washington 10.
That's fair. What about William Henry Harrison? Winger?
I don't remember his build.
Yeah, William Henry Harrison was the guy that died of pneumonia like 3 days into his presidency.
No, he's off the team.
My dad says President Ford was an All-American at Michigan for football. Just put him at 12. Yeah.
Agreed.
And then
We need more football players as president, I think.
I think like if someone was good in college
What about
football,
Eisenhower? He was military based, wasn't he?
probably put him at flank.
He's not a forward. Zachary Taylor, we could fit him somewhere. He was military.
Oh, Carolyn brought up a good point about George Bush.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Where would you put him though?
Probably wing.
Bush at wing?
Let him run around.
Maybe.
Shout out America.
Shout out America. Ronald Reagan at hooker.
Oh, that's a good pick. Not 8-man?
We got too many 8-mans. Too many flankers.
That was like us like 3 years ago.
Everyone and their mother trying to be a flanker.
I'll take this water. Gotta head down. Gotta go see my mom.
Okay.
Shout out, mom.
Shout out,
Shout out
Mom.
all the moms.
You leaving? Shout out Stoludi. Thank you for helping us.
Stalludi with a really nice tip line from Life, and Stalludi gets in the way. I don't see him got it down in front of the sticks.
He immediately ducked to get out of the camera.
A little bit of chippiness there, leading to a stern talking as Life add to their tally. By another 2 points. You want to do the thing?
Yeah. So, 2 more or just...
No, it should be 50, you know.
What? Oh, it should be 50.
Hmm.
There we go.
Some of our first side guys. Finn Hughes as well. So handsome.
I miss playing with Finn. He's been hurt.
I miss playing, period.
I miss playing with you, too. It was really fun, like, those first 2 weeks you got the start. Yeah, I thought you did really well.
Thanks.
Oh, dang. I don't know if the camera caught that, but KP did a really cool ball kick trick. Looks like we'll see a scrum at the 50.
Two subs coming on for today. Gavin Murray.
And Gavin Moore.
Gavin Moore.
Let's see more of Moore.
We will see more of Moore. More often.
Life has an interesting attack structure here. Pretty flat for the attack. Think we could see a wraparound?
Yeah, I guess so. It's not that flat. 10's pretty stationed off deep. I'll probably see a 12 hard line off of him. At least that's what I predict.
I'll take my odds with Chase on that.
Oh, big time. Chase Brown. Good guy.
Oh, zoom out a little bit. There we go. I want to see this attack. Mounts 2 scrums been pretty solid today.
A little bit of a poke there.
Good play by Liam. Way to stay up too, avoiding the ruck, letting his teammates come and support. Maybe some room on this edge. Billy's looking at it. They want to take it. Oh, good step, Scott. Great Scott. It's automatic.
Great Scott.
George with some pressure on him. Still gets off the kick.
That's a really nice nudge from Georgie there.
Yeah, especially with that pressure. My dad sent me a presidential roster. I should read it out. At the forwards, we got George Washington, the older Bush, Taft, Eisenhower, Reagan, Grant, and then backs Jackson at 9.
I agree.
Lincoln, Bush Jr., Obama, Ford. I don't know about the Obama pick. I just don't. I can't see him as speedy. Well, I guess he played basketball, didn't he?
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, so he's got good hands. Yeah.
He's athletic.
Yeah. All right, that's a good pick.
I just don't think I agree with Washington as a prop. I just can't see it. I'd rather put like Garfield.
Yeah,
there.
he's too tall.
At least from the paintings, he wasn't depicted as big.
Yeah, that's probably propaganda. 1700
Mm.
propaganda was crazy.
Oh yeah, big time.
We were great at it.
Huh.
Luckily, we're not so good at it anymore.
Huh.
My dad says Washington at lock. Taft at prop. That makes sense.
Yeah. Ball stays in play.
Great kick. Way to find the space. Billy with huge pressure. We could see a big hit out of him.
Billy with some
Nice
legs
look at
as
this.
well.
Maybe a bad decision to swing it here.
No, that's okay. Oh.
I thought the mount pressure came pretty good. Well, I guess you're getting it to an edge to reload for your attack. Strong running to get some meters. Good run. Strong meters. We need to get a more dominant tackle here. We're just letting them run us over. Good box kick. Looks like they're going to keep it. Five's had a day, hasn't he?
Yeah, this guy's been having a fun
Huge tackle by Aaron, and then Josh Brown, that looks like? Or was that Justin? I think it's Justin.
I think
Yeah.
Josh Brown just got subbed off.
Yeah, Justin, great run. He had a great game yesterday. So way to do a doubleheader.
Yeah.
2 days in a row. It's hard.
There are a lot of guys on our Mount second side now that are playing back-to-back yesterday and today.
Yeah, Chris Shepard, 80 minutes yesterday, and looks like he's off now, but he at least played 40.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to get this kick, though, isn't he? You can't miss this one right in front of the stick. Surely not.
I'd just start drop kicking it at this point.
That's what I'd do.
Yeah. Just test it.
I just want to play rugby at that point. You know?
Shout out Wild.
Thanks, amigo.
We'll be back next week, right? SVU?
Fingers crossed.
We can only hope.
Only hope.
There you
Which
go.
makes the real question of who the heck is going to do this?
Oh, that is a big question, isn't it? Well, Shamar just broke his hand.
Mar?
Yeah, Big Mar. He'd be a fun commentator, wouldn't he?
He would,
Yeah.
but I don't think he'd want to do it.
Ah,
Shamar, if you're
we'll
watching
bully
this,
him.
yeah, Shamar, if you're watching this, I bet you hop on a stream, pal.
I think it will. I think it
Damn.
will.
That sucks.
What?
Big Mar, his hand.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty. He always finds. It was apparently he broke the same hand last year against Life. Aaron's having a great day on his tackles.
Yeah, big time.
Really?
Dive
Life
with
with
an
some
offload.
great offloads. Oh, big hit King. Or no, that was that King or Aaron? I can't see.
No, that's Aaron.
Aaron, oh my goodness. I'm gonna just start glazing Aaron, I guess.
Speaking of glazing, donuts tomorrow.
Big, yeah. Yeah, our household, we get donuts after Mass. Shout out Jesus.
Shout out Jesus.
He's the main man. One could say the Alpha and perhaps even the Omega.
That's a good movie, actually. Alpha and Omega. Remember that?
Never seen it.
Story about two wolves. Part of my childhood, that movie.
Carolyn wants to shout you out.
Thanks, Carolyn.
She says you have good voice.
Sweet. I've actually been told that.
You do. I do find your voice quite like enjoyable. It's just very like I don't even know the word. Just orderly, I guess.
Orderly.
Yeah, like it's systematic.
Sure.
You know? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyways.
After the wild glazing, yeah. Aaron and wild glazing and donut glazing.
Speaking of
donuts.
glazing, shout out donuts.
I love donuts.
Shout out campus ministry.
Yeah.
Man, we appreciate your donuts.
Let's time out.
Ah, yes.
No, that's
No,
not
just
right.
hit the switch. The doohickey. Nope.
Ah.
Seamus
blind.
being smart and whatnot.
I have a swollen eye, so
It's okay. You don't need your eyes.
I look
to
like a
see.
boxer.
Well, as we have a player down at the moment, I will take this time to give our sponsors a quick shout out. So, thank you to Steamroller Rugby Supply, Elite Rugby Scholars, Ascent Protein, Spikes Auto Care, and Tire, locally based in the Emmitsburg, Maryland, as well as Sheehy Auto Stores, for allowing us to do what we do best.
Elite Rugby Scholars getting pretty big.
Yeah, big
They're
time.
doing a lot in the Midwest.
Really?
Yeah, I saw an Instagram post about it, but that's good. It'll really help a lot of those teams.
Good. Well, way to go, you. As one of our Mount boys in blue gets subbed off to the field. We will once again continue moving onwards with this game. Once the referee says so.
I don't know if you guys can hear the birds, but they sound beautiful right now. It's really
Classic
good tweet action.
Seamus quote. Oh. Who's the silliest duck on the team, do you reckon?
Silliest duck. Well, that's different from the silliest goose, isn't it?
It is.
All right.
Silly duck and silly goose. It's like prom king and queen.
Yeah. That's a tough one. Silliest goose, I think, is a little bit easier. That's got to be like Wilmar.
Little Mar is probably the silliest duck.
You think?
And I think Shane Fuck is the silliest goose.
That's a really good take, I think. Chase is pretty silly.
Chase is pretty silly.
Gavin Murray's pretty silly.
He's up there. You know what? Switch it. Gavin Murray, silliest goose. Shane Fuck, silliest duck.
Really? I think I would go Shane Fuck, silliest duck. Gavin Murray, silliest geese. Or maybe Lamar, goose. And then Gavin Murray's their child, who is just really silly.
He's the ugly duckling.
Probably should have let that ball go there. 4-2. Someone needs to run a down line though, so not a bad decision to crash.
Silliest swan, perhaps.
Oh. Jaden's the silliest one. Shout out Jaden. He had a great game yesterday. Hat trick in the threes.
Yeah, he did. As we have another player down. Looks like Gavin Moore, who's slow to get up. He let out a bit of a shriek as he went down, so we'll see what happens with Gavin. Alicia's coming over to just to check on him and see, but it looks like he's cramping up at the moment, so hopefully that's all it is.
You letting the clock run? Are you syncing it up?
What, you don't want him to be...
No. I'm getting just the boys having a good moment of solidarity. I thought I would show it.
There you go.
Yeah, just getting. I think that, like, it's good to see them circle up and kind of build each other up. It keeps a good head. I miss our fireplace.
Shout out our fireplace.
That was such a good time. We have a bunch of hay.
Shut up, fire.
Yeah, probably. Once we had fire, we were cooked as a species. Started doing all this thinking and.
It's where the collapse lies, or the...
Yeah. Big
I don't
mistake.
even know where to even say it.
Well, here's your question.
Go on.
What distinguishes a person from an animal? Be careful how you answer this.
Presence of a soul.
Okay, well, what's a soul?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Anyways, speaking of other rugby elsewhere, try and run away from that. South Africa beat Argentina 3 hours ago, 48-7.
Comments. Why don't you drop your favorite philosophical questions?
Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. Seamus will have too much freedom that way. You give him an inch, he'll take a mile.
I think it's too late. I think they heard it, and I think the temptation's there. Shout out Socrates. Have you read Plato's Republic?
Yes, Seamus, I have read Plato's Republic.
It's a great start to that, where they try to. There's like a party, and they're trying to get him to get Socrates to come. They're like, "There's people you can ask questions to," and then he's like, okay." And then he talks to some old guy, and the old guy recognizes he's been trapped by Socrates, so he just dips out of that conversation.
What the score of the Navy game was?
I don't know. I think it's still live, actually, if not near the end.
Gavin Moore is up on his feet and making his way to the sideline. Final score, University Mary Washington 20, Queens 23.
Queen's having a great year.
Yeah, Queens walking away with the dub after a 17-5 deficit at halftime.
Wow.
A big comeback for them.
Yeah, they're a tough team. How did SVU do yesterday? Or did they have a bye?
I don't know. It's a good question, though. I wish there was a way to get live scores.
Oh, taking that gap. Good run. Chase. Taking it upfield. This is a great run. Billy Rucking over. Good decision. Elijah probably should have played that, taking it to the short side. Probably a little too high there by Shane. Maybe snap back to the side. Some space on the
Well, there's
right
definitely
side.
some room.
Yeah. I guess we're getting to the edge first. Definitely now some room on our right side. Let's see if we can go hands, maybe. George is looking to kick, I believe. At least looks like it. Found some space. Let's see if King can make a play. Oh, good bounce. King ran like, it almost looked like Randy Moss there with the snag over him. Life made a good play, just getting it out of his hands. Not trying to make a bad situation worse. Is that a 50-22? No, that's not the 22. I got confused. I'm waiting for. Nah, I'm not gonna finish that.
It's really smart of it.
Philly's having a good game.
Yeah. Taking control is there. Nice
Good
little
move.
imp on ball.
Liam, great tackle. That's not an easy play to make.
Still held up.
Dad. Looks like they got it out of there. Found some space. Man, they are skilled. That lock's having a day. Found a little offload. Looks like knock on life. Got a little too greedy. Oh, we don't have that clock on. When we're talking about like the score, the clock, and it's not what you see on there. We also are doing the can you show them the board? We have a little scoreboard that we're in charge of. It counts down while ours counts up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, econometrics.
What's your favorite thing you've learned in econometrics so far?
I don't know about a certain thing, but I think about the principle of mathematics as a whole.
Okay.
Where you have 1,000 different measurements that all equal each other. So for example, right, if we took xi, which is a certain random variable from a sample data.
It's EI.
That's error. That's the residual of it. I'm saying just xi.
Oh, okay.
So xi, right? So that's like a random point.
There's a random variable.
Of course.
Which is what they
the
use with
stochastic
error.
error value.
So you just mean
any
some variable. I feel like you got to be specific there because.
No, that's why I said x. So
but you said random variable, which is a term you use in econometrics.
Yes.
Yeah.
The randomness.
Yeah. You just any variable xi. Shout out 3 Days of Grace.
So anyway, that, and then that has so many different formulas and measurements. It's like a puzzle piece, but you don't know which puzzle to use at which time.
Yeah.
You know, so you could use the expected value of xi squared, but everybody knows that that's actually just equal to 0.
Now here's a good question for you, econ major. You're taking test 2 now, the really specific, gritty economics work.
Correct.
You've also done the gritty philosophical economics work with Dr. Larrabee.
Correct.
What is more important, the precision of your mathematics or the philosophical presumptions that your economic system falls under?
That's a good question. I would say, well, it depends on how you view numbers as a whole.
Sure.
And the theory of man. Because if you think that that basic textbook problems like economics is translated like to the real world, you're very sadly mistaken.
Yes.
Like there's the basic laws that are in function, such as the simple law of supply and demand, are they're laws for a reason. It's just like the same thing with laws in physics. They are what they are. And as time proceeds, it influences that. So there are some things where it's like you can influence decision, but it's not about a certain specific person.
Great run,
it's about
Scott.
the sample.
Broke 3-4 tackles. Oh, Billy, spin that out. Oh, just out of his hands.
Anyway, enough of econ.
Yeah. I think you guys enjoyed a little bit of economics. It's important to learn. That was good. That was almost on. That would have been a great score to get, wouldn't it?
Where's Peyton? Hello, Peyton. I hope you're doing well.
Where's Peyton?
Look on the camera.
Oh, yeah. I hope he recovers soon.
Me too. Miss Peyton.
He's really smart.
He's a good egg.
I took a philosophy class with him.
Good.
I think I really he's been talking about picking up the minor for philosophy. I think he should. He's good at it.
Ball gets coughed up by life, picked up by Mount.
Good tip line. Good ruck, Shane. Maybe something on the edge here. Good take, Elijah. Oh, but that was a great tackle. Looks like there was advantage. Let's see if we can maybe play quick. Camera needs a charge. We'll be right back to the action. Don't worry, you guys are not missing anything. We're just setting up the kick out of bounds. Goes right to the 40. almost 50 meter.
Hello? Okay, can you like...
Here, this is a good question for you.
Go on.
It's from Carolyn. She says, "Does the interplay between backs and forwards
Oh
in
my
rugby
gosh.
mirror the philosophical debate between strategy and physicality? And how do these opposing forces shape the nature of success?"
I don't know. Anyway, back to the rugby. Yes, that's fine. I just
Shout out
want-
Wylde's concussion. How's the camera going? Oh, it looks like we lost signal. Life's swinging it out. Pot in the middle of the field, crashing it. They're a bit over the 40. They are looking to attack wide here. Held up in the ruck, though. Mount St. Mary's steals the ball. Looks like they lost feet, though, so penalty on Mount St. Mary's. Life's ball. Do we have picture? Yes, we do. All right, that's good.
That's really annoying. I've never done that before. Anyway, do apologize for that, but we are back.
Well, it got locked in.
Extremely. How can we do this then? How can we do this? Looks like I could do this.
Looks to be a kick around about that 50 meter. Yeah, almost exactly. Mount ball here.
You hold this for a second?
Yeah, I got you.
Just watch that.
Looks like Life's trying to get it wide once again. Some good offload. Way to find the gap. I did not make the tackle that time.
Okay, what was it? Still nothing? Oh, it's not even coming. Was that another try?
Yeah. Oh, I'll add it.
Okay.
At least this one.
Still, why are you doing this? So, yes, allow. Okay, great. I want you to still play. There we go.
15 minutes left. Hopefully, Mount 2's can just find some positives to end this game with. Yeah, that looks to be a game. Let's set a running clock. So that's our final.
62-0 is the final score here.
Never the kind of outcome you want, but you know, it's all a learning process. We have a lot of young guys on the 2, so you know, there's definitely the leadership there to build from this. And you know, at the end of the day, rugby is more about other things than winning and losing. It's about camaraderie, brotherhood, and just building. You know.
All about building.
It's not a rugby game; it's a rugby season. So it's a bigger thing than just one moment.
For sure.
It's a number of things. So back to the drawing board on Monday. Let's see if we can grow his program.
Well, big thank you to Life University for making the drive all the way up here. I'm sure it wasn't exactly a fun bus drive up, but proved to be worthwhile. So once again, thank you to all of you guys for watching from home or together, wherever you guys are. Thank you for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure to chat with you here alongside my co-host, Seamus McGroarty, as we welcome our boys from a hard-fought battle once again.
Great audience today, too, by the way. You guys really kind of motivated us in the chat. It's nice to see. Nice to see encouragement.
So if you are a frequent time watcher, do definitely chuck something into the chat. We like talking to you guys, making this a bit more of a social thing, and we just like to have a good time chatting with you. So
yeah, and also too, if you ever have questions about the program, we're happy to answer through this. Good tradition.
So yeah, as Seamus said, if you have any questions about Mount St. Mary's as a whole, what it's like here, the rugby program, any of the individuals or anything in that regard, definitely just chuck it down in the comments below, and at least I'm very happy to talk about this. But
yeah. Now we're talking about rugby's fun.
It is fun. Speaking of which, there's Seabass.
Seabass.
He had a good game.
He did have a good game. He's really come along as a player, isn't he?
He is. He's growing.
Some good runs.
Who else is out there? Joe Hendler. Hope he's all right with Justin.
Let's put it on Chase. Let's get a picture.
Where's Chase? Who's that? That's Vinny. Where's Chase at? He's probably walking
His
back.
girlfriend.
Who's that? That's Chris and Nate. Who's that? Is that Butters? Scott? Bill Bob? Shane Falk? Who else is around
I
here?
love Shane.
There's Chase.
Oh, get Liam.
There's Chase. Where's Liam at? Oh, there's Johnny Hot. Way to go, Johnny Hot. Who's over here? There's Sage. Hi, Sage. Hi, Scott. Hi, Bill. What up, Bill Bob?
Sage had a great game today, didn't he?
Sagey?
Yeah.
There's Basti. Seva best. Seva. Dylan Staub, All-American. If he becomes a president, he's like automatically on my 15.
He's one. Dylan Staub could definitely be a president of the United States.
There's Fahita beat.
He's one of our toughest guys in the program.
Yeah, he looks pretty banged up though.
Oh, he's really
There's
banged
Liam.
up.
He had a good game. Did what he could.
Chris Shepard got a kiss.
Raymona, TP, Hunter. That fresh new haircut.
Who?
Hunter.
I didn't notice.
Big time.
His hair always looks good.
It's true. He does have a good head of hair.
Oh, get Elijah.
Where's Jumper at? Is he under the tent?
No, on our side. By the 22.
Eli, Jumper.
I think he's graduating this year.
He is.
Yeah. He's a really smart guy.
He is. Big finance guy.
Yeah. No, he's going to do
So, anyway, while we keep waffling on, you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Have a nice and safe Saturday night. And we will look to see you next week. No, we won't, because we have a bye next week.
Yep.
So after that, 2
and
weeks.
And if you're back, you won't see them either.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
TBD. But you will have some form of a stream. Don't you worry. All right, everybody. Bye for now. My name is Christopher Wylde. Join alongside me, Seamus McGroarty. Thank you for joining. Talk to you soon. Sayonara.
That was a fire.